This is Greg Cunningham with the Center for Bioethical Reform, recording another e-news bulletin. And this is probably of all the e-news bulletin kinds of posts that take place, this probably requires the least amount of preparation of any. It almost prepares itself by just reading the newspaper and printing out a few online stories. There is so much ridiculous stuff going on in the world, so much absurd stuff going on in the world, that these video blurbs sort of produce themselves. All you really have to do is almost randomly pull articles out and look for trends, which I have done and do. The trend today is on cheating and how pervasive cheating is becoming in almost every realm, but most notably in fields related to abortion or those kinds of bioethical issues. And I've just pulled out a few articles here. I'm just going to quickly summarize them, and you'll see the pattern right away, and it has a great deal of relevance for our work. The Economist magazine, which some of you know is one of my favorite publications, June 29th of this year. An article about a transgender organization called, absurdly enough, the World Professional Association for Transgender Health, the acronym for which is WPATH, W-P-A-T-H. And the controversy here is that this organization, which is nothing more than a trans advocacy group, has been accused of meddling in studies that are critical of claims being made by transgender activists. And some researchers in the UK working loosely in tandem with researchers at Johns Hopkins University were calling into question claims that this trans advocacy group was making about the safety and effectiveness of this transgender stuff. And what they found was that this transgender advocacy group was rigging these review studies, trying to suppress any information that called into question the safety and effectiveness of these transgender studies. It's an example of the intellectual dishonesty, the corruption of science. This very heavy-handed trans advocacy group is doing everything that they can do to keep people from finding out that transgender procedures, protocols, therapies, if you will, involving young children are dangerous. They're ineffective at achieving their so-called goals, and that this group is making a mockery out of the claim to being capable of peer-reviewed clinical studies that are actually rigorous and reliable. Then I pulled out an article, and I didn't even have to look very hard to find these articles. They're everywhere. This came from the Orange County Register. Again, it's a June article. Suit demands access to abortion pill reversal. The controversy in California underway. The state attorney general keeps attempting to silence the claims of pregnancy resource centers claiming that abortion pill reversal therapies, procedures, etc., are effective if they're taken early enough at reducing the odds of an abortion taking place, even after the first of the two abortion pills has been taken. And the battle is over the First Amendment rights of these pregnancy resource pro-life groups to claim that these pills are effective, and the state attorney general, of course, being under the control of the abortion industry, doesn't want any possibility that anybody who starts taking these pills would be induced to reverse the procedure and save the baby's life. So these battles are being fought out in court. Again, the question is who's telling the truth, and science, the science involved in this, is very much in dispute, and the articles are everywhere. Honesty and cheating, again, are the issues. The Wall Street Journal, recent article, OpenAI withholds tool to nab students who cheat. What they discovered is that maybe as many as 55 or 60%, somewhere in that range, of students surveyed say that they have used OpenAI to cheat on essays and exams, or they know of classmates who have done the same thing. So there's cheating very, very pervasive, and it's almost impossible for professors to catch students in the act, except that OpenAI, which is one of the companies that manufactures the software that is used in artificial intelligence, actually has a program that is 99% effective at catching cheating, but OpenAI refuses, even though they acknowledge they have the software, they refuse to release the software. The professors want it, the universities want it, and OpenAI won't release it, and insiders at OpenAI claim the reason is that 30% of students surveyed claim that if the anti-cheating software were bundled into the system, at least 30% of these students would stop buying the OpenAI software. So it's about money. It's OpenAI to maximize profit is colluding with students who are corrupting the academic process at universities, further rendering degrees meaningless, worthless, because of all the cheating that's going on. Then right beside that story is an article entitled "A Feel-Good Adoption Story Unravels." And here we go again with this attack on adoption. Is adoption a good thing? Is it a bad thing? As many of you know, we have 3 little girls. They become less little every day, but here they are. One's in front of the camera. She's the cameraman today. So we love adoption. We love our little girls. But why would it be a source of contention? Because it's an alternative to abortion, and the abortion industry hates alternatives to abortion, whether it's abortion pill, a reversal, protocols, or adoptions, or whatever. By the way, I did not use artificial intelligence to produce this video blurb. I'm actually a real guy. I mean, this is not like an AI bot